welcome the media fraternity to this brief press meet. Today we have called you because our issue had been dragging on for so long. The chronology of this issue starts from 2016-17 when the State Civil Service have submitted the application to the government for this non-NCS where NPSC recruit should be inducted to the IAS induction post. So with that, in 2020, the government came out with a vacancy circular where non-NCS IAS was inducted in 2020. Then there was no issue. Then in 2025, the same circular was issued giving a moratorium period of 15 days for submission of the application, where 11 applicants we were told that submitted. Then the government suddenly U-turned and recalled the circular on the 16th day after the expiry of the date. So CANSSEA and this FONSESA, NIDA, NSSA, NF&ASA, we have a core committee to pursue this issue from 2016-17. So we again decided that this should not happen, and we took up with the government reminding to restore the criteria number 4, where any applicant to be inducted to the non-NCS SCS post should be from NPSC. But the government did not pay heed, so we started the first phase of our protest with black badge, then the second with poster campaign and all. Then, even then, the government did not call us for any discussion or to query us about our problem. So now we have issued a letter on 28/8/25 to our government that if the government does not restore the 10 March vacancy circular, CANSSEA will go with the rest of the associations for pen down strike. So we have decided to go democratic protest from tomorrow onwards, that is 14 to 16, where all the state government in place in various districts and the headquarters will put down our pens. And we will stand for meritocracy, where the people of our state, the future of our youths will be protected. My colleagues from FONSESA, then NIDA, then NSSA and NF&ASA will also take your questions after this. Thank you.
Our President CANSSEA has already highlighted how we have come up with this agitation. It is actually in the larger interest of our Nagas that we take up this strike agitation. Because starting from 4th July 2020, NSSB was established with the intention of giving meritocracy and do away with nepotism and backdoor appointment. And even that NSSB advertisement is done for level 3 to up to 7. And from level 8 and above, it is through NPSC. So that way, when the demand of the public, the whole of our state, is for meritocracy, and the government also has accepted and then has come up with the NSSB, it was very surprising that the highest premier service of a country, IAS, is to be inducted from non-SCS for this giving chance to backdoor appointees, where even the merit candidates are also to be sidelined. It is actually an irony. So it is unacceptable, because of which it is in the larger interest of our state. It's high time, because other states, they are really developing very fast. Because in today's context, quality and meritocracy is the order of the day. Whereas if we are to go for this favoritism, nepotism, and backdoor wallas, then it will demoralize our people, officers who have been inducted through merit through NPC. So it is a very genuine cause fight, which even the people, all walks of our Nagas are very much in support of this. And yes, at the moment, it is our associations. 5 associations are fighting, but then there are larger group, larger people, intellects who are watching, and they're also very much in support, because it is for a right cause, it is for our future generation of our Nagas. So that is the reason why we have come up and with this agitation, and then our charter of demands. And the reason of our demands, our question to our government, as well as our demand, has been given in a handbill, which all of you can go through and then be acquainted with our demands and give us the required support. This is what we want to request, plead to the people of Nagaland. Thank you.
So I think I'll have nothing much to stress on. It has been said by our President CANSSEA and our FONSESA. So as the Doctors Association also, we have come in full support of the just cause which CANSSEA has spearheaded. We, as stated earlier, we are all looking towards quality and just in this world now. If you look everywhere, so many issues are there. So it's time for us also to act in the right way. So in a very short, I hope the government of the day also reconsiders the issue at hand and take the right decision. So this is an appeal to all right-thinking citizens and the missionaries that justice should prevail. So yeah, we hope every right-thinking citizens, we appeal to the conscience of every right citizens to think about this and then support the cause. Yeah, thank you.
I am here representing the NSSA. The NSSA has come to support the cause for meritocracy. We have responded to the call of the CANSSEA, and we have become a part of the core committee in support of this cause. One thing very quickly and briefly I would like to clarify in order to dispel the misconception that is circulating is that the core committee is not against any individual or group of individuals. We are here defending the principle of meritocracy, and we feel that we are in the right course. We feel that we are here to right the wrong that has been done, and we feel that we are fighting for posterity for everyone who upholds the principle of meritocracy. Thank you.
Thank you all the media houses here. I am representing the Nagaland Finance and Account Service Association. I'm the president. My association is also in support of the issue. We are also a part of the core committee and the joint coordination committee. As already highlighted by all my sister associations, we are also going to fight, and we will fight till we win for this cause. As already given out in the handouts, we will demand strict adherence to the meritocracy of the IAS induction. The state cannot have a separate rule for NPSC nor NSSP, and another rule for the IAS induction. We are fighting for the cause of the future generation of our society and the young aspirants for the future of Nagaland. Therefore, we are going to fight till our demands are met. Thank you.
Like you have been briefed by my dear colleagues from the sister associations, I belong to the NSSA. See, even the last time when we had a press conference, we had highlighted about this issue. There were other issues involved in that also, but this was one of the issues we had discussed. And today, unfortunately, we are faced with a situation where we have to speak about it again today. Things have escalated and it has gone to the wrong directions. We expected that the government of the day, which in the public domain speaks so much about merit, about honesty, integrity, has decided to go to the wrong direction. It is sending out a wrong message to those meritorious officers who are serving and to the student community who are believing that they would one day come into the government service. How does it encourage us when you say and pave way for backdoor appointed people to be inducted into the IAS? Even to get into the IAS from the regular recruits, people slog like hell. And only a few can make it. Now, why such a post has to be handed out freely to people who come from backdoor? That is actually a sin. We can say it is a sin in the highest form. It is discouraging all the meritorious officers as well as for future generations to come. Our demands was put across to the government. We have stated many times saying that it should be withdrawn. That person, that individual, that non-NPAC candidate who has been selected and impaneled in the panel list, which has already gone to UPAC, should be withdrawn. And that is the purpose of this pen down strike. I will give you a little bit of chronology so that you understand. Our protest started with a black ribbon, and it was initiated on the day the selection committee was sitting on the 25th of September. We told the government, if you are going to go ahead with the selection without restoring that NPAC clause, you will be doing it in the shadow of a protest. We are on protest, you do what you want to do. But we are on protest. They went ahead. And I'm sure by now the list has gone to the UPAC. Of course, that is not the final list. Interviews will be held for those 5 candidates, and only one will be selected. Now, we are against the decision of the government for holding this screening without restoring that NPAC clause. Because when it was held without restoring the NPAC clause, it allowed the backdoor people to apply. If there had been the NPAC clause, that fellow would not be selected. So this was maneuvered in such a way in the guise of the DOPT regulations, which are actually well intended, but it has been misused. There's a loophole. And subsequently, upon understanding that the panelist has been selected, it has gone. We decided to intensify and move into a poster campaign. I'm sure you must have seen. We decided that on the 29th of September. And after that, we decided to escalate because the government was not responding. We had given enough time. We had not received any word, no movement anywhere. So we decided, since they are deaf, we must knock on the door. When they choose to unsee what they are seeing, then it is high time we have to knock until they see us and hear us. That is why this pen down has been called, and the demands of this pen down strike is very simple, just two conditions. If there is anybody who is from the NF&ASA who has been selected in the panel list, we want it to be withdrawn. We want that person's name to be withdrawn. And for all days to come, for posterity to set a standard for the IAS selection, we want the NPAC clause to be inserted so that we do not have to go round and round every time there is a selection. It is not only for today. We want a standard set so that merit prevails over all kinds of favoritism, nepotism, or anything. And I'm sure this will reach to the public. I also want the general public to understand this. We all nurture our children. We teach them merit, to be truthful when they are young. But what message does this send? Backdoor people are going to benefit more in days to come? Then it is better to be a backdoor wife, be meritorious. So I want the public also to understand that this is for a just cause, and we want their support also, even if there are inconveniences in what we are doing. That is all. Thank you so much.
I'm advisor to CANSSEA, and I would like to highlight a little bit about the notifications and office memorandums issued by the state government. An office memorandum of the 26th February 2001 states all appointments shall be made strictly in accordance with existing rules, procedure in force either through the NPSC or through advertisement. Then again, another office memorandum came on 6/6/2016, banning all appointments of contract services. Here the catch is, the unemployed youths of Nagaland have filed a case against the government, challenging the regularization of contract employees. And the Honorable High Court of Kohima have given a judgment that they have to be terminated and have to come via the Nagaland Public Service Commission. And accordingly, the state government have come out on 6/6/2016 banning all contract appointments. And the CANSSEA supported this. And today, following all this, the state government have come out with a vacancy circular on 6 July 2020, inviting applications with eligibility criteria based on merit. And the induction of non-SCS have been done. And other services were happy and congratulated the state government. And accordingly, the government of the day found that the meritocracy is good, and the office memorandums which have been given out from time to time found it good, and again it have advertised on the 10th of March 2025 inviting applications with eligibility criteria based on merit. Now, the other services demands that when the government goes on strictly advocating meritocracy, it should not just be in letter, but it should be in action. That is the demand of the other services. And today we stand here that the government have to stand with the 10th March 2025 vacancy circular, which have given clearly that it should be based on merit. And today it is our appeal that the state government will restore that and go ahead with the induction of non-SCS IAS induction from the other services which have strengthened the induction rules of 1954. So we would request that the government comes out clean and should not dilute the premier service of Indian Administrative Service with backdoor appointees. Thank you.
We have filed an RTI. On the 26th, we have filed an RTI with the PNR department asking them to provide the following. We wanted them to provide the list of all those candidates, applicants who had submitted their candidature. Number two, we wanted their APARs. APARs means it is government employees have a record of their performances in the APAR. So we wanted their gradings under the APAR because one of the criteria under the regulations is that an officer should have outstanding merit. So APARs are graded in the way the topmost is outstanding, then there is very good, then there is good, average, so and so. So we wanted to know how many officers fall within the category of outstanding and how many are in the very good and so on. And we have also asked them to submit the final list of 5 candidates which have been selected. We have submitted only on the 25th. So considering the time limit, which is 1 month, I'm sure they can submit it earlier to us also, but let's wait till the 30 days time period is over. Only then we will get to know. But it is understood. And we have our well-wishers within the department or anywhere else from where we have confirmed who is there. Though to the media we will not tell you now, but we are sure 100% that the non-NPAC candidate is there.
So far, no figures or signals has been given to us. So we were also thinking that at least government will call us and discuss on this, but so far no thing had been conveyed to us.
So how long are you going to go on waiting or go on agitating?
This time though we have jogged for the 3rd phase, which should be for 3 days. Then we'll plan it again as per the process of agitation.
So this, if the government does not heed and keeps on prolonging, are you going to go on with this agitation on it?
That the joint coordination committee will decide. We are for meritocracy, then we'll bang on that only. We have no other issue to discuss further than that.
We believe that it is in the interest of the whole Nagas. So definitely,
I think we should not give up at this juncture because we are not on the wrong track. We are on the right track. Because of which, yes, we go phase by phase, but then we cannot, tell our course of action. Why? Because we also step by step, phase by phase, we go, and then at the same time we try to watch the reaction of the government. But as I said, it is in the larger interest of our Nagas, and we are on the right track. We're getting support from various corners because they also know, for those people who are reading the daily news, and for those who are keeping in touch with us, they're fully aware of our demand. So we'll go phase by phase till we achieve our demand.
But you have already said that the names have already been gone to NPSC, UPSC,
Yes.
isn't it, for the selection?
Yes.
So now, if the UPSC goes on with the finalizing the name, and in case whoever is there,
I will come to
is
that. The names have gone, but there is a procedure. UPSC will take their time, and they will send invitations to the 5 candidates to appear for an interview. And until that is done, nobody will be selected. So, decision is pending. And there is still time for the government to recall.
So when were the names sent?
That we are also not sure, but it must have been sent before the 30th of September, because 30th of September was the last date, which UPSC had mandated that it should be sent before 30th of September. So I'm sure it must have gone before 30th of September.
So the 1 month time for the RTO reply is
We filed on 26th, I think. Yeah, 26th. Sorry, 26th.
Here, see, the government upholds meritocracy through NPSC and NSSB. So why should the government follow another yardstick for the highest premier post IAS through various means? When the 2025 March 10 vacancy circular clearly states that applicant should be from NPSC. So now the ball is with the government to address our issue.
the third phase will be for 3 days.
The third phase will be for 3 days, and then if required, fourth, fifth phase, this may also come, depending on the situation.
So in this bend-down strike, is it that you will not be attending the office also, or you will be attending and not?
No, 100% attendance will be there in office. It is just that there will be no work. 100% attendance will be there in office. That we are committed to attend office.
We have heard some department not willing to participate in this agitation.
Yes.
Those may be hearsays. Here, all other services are here. Now, we don't know which departments are not going to participate in this pan-down strike. I think there will be isolated ones. Isolated ones, if there be. And they may be ostracized from the group of associations. Like the major group of associations are here. It was not defective. Only thing is that the state government found it that the induction rules of 1954 and then revised of 1997 have to be strengthened. And they have, because it is a prerogative of the state government, and it have added one more clause. That is, only officers recruited through the Nagaland Public Service Commission may apply. Because I'm sure the state government have been talking about meritocracy, and it have banned all types of contract appointments, as we have already seen in 2001 office memorandum. Then again, also in 6/6/2016 office memorandum, banning all types of contract appointments. So therefore, the government found it that it have to strengthen the recruitment rules of IAS induction from non-SCS officers. So therefore, this clause was added, and it has strengthened the induction rules. It is not that the earlier advertisement was defective. I don't think so.